Hey fisherman, I'm here for you guys. I want to make another video for you guys. I hope you guys gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be total different because the materials that I want to use is gonna be different, and pretty much it's gonna match all the colors. If you can see here in my vise, this is a beautiful jig. Look at this. This is a BNC hook size 4. 116, if you can see. It's got a tiger color. It's got a orange with a little bit black strips there. And the bottom here has got white. If you can see on the side, it's like a lemon color. Pretty much it's gonna match all the colors today. I hope you guys can enjoy this. I hope it's gonna like that. So I want to use this 210 denier. In this case, gonna use a pink color, okay? And for the body, I want to use this Juby Map new material here. This is a called Fire Orange chenille there. That's for the body. And for the tail, my friends, I want to use the Tiger Rabbit strips here. Black, orange over yellow. That's gonna be the tail. And I want to show you guys how to cut the strips too, because I have a request in my Facebook for a friend of mine. Okay, so let's go start put some hard nails to the hook shank here, guys, before we start the thread there. Just a little bit. And let's go start the thread behind the head. Okay, and then go back to the hook point. Okay, I want to stop right there. Take this axis off. There you go. And just wanted to put a little bit thread into the hook shank here to give us a nice setup right there. Okay, I want to leave my thread right there. Okay, I have a request on my Facebook for a friend of mine that he want me to show you guys how to cut the tiger rabbit strips. If you can see here, so I have a piece here already, okay, but I want to show you guys how to cut it. So when you cut this material, really you don't want to cut it like you want it to cut like this, a straight like that. You cannot cut it like this. To cut this material, you have to open this hair, the fibers off first, okay. Open these things up like this, and then just cut it like this, right there. You cannot cut it like this and then cut on top of that, because if you cut it like that, it's not gonna have that little nice tail like that one that I have here. So you don't want to cut it like that, okay? So I'm just gonna want to take a measure here, and you really don't want to cut it too long either, but not too short but not too long, as long as you have an action, because this material here really moves really nice in the water. I fished this before. So the piece that I want to cut it gotta be like 1.25 inches, okay. Have enough tail you can have action on the tail. You see this color here, it's got orange, black, and yellow. I really like the colors. Pretty much gonna match the tail. So I wanted to, that should be plenty enough right there. So I wanted, you see, I opened this here, this material here, open this like this, and they just cut it right here. You see that? So let's cut this, okay? Open that. Just cut it over here, just like that. See? So you have a nice clean cut right there. You see that? Okay. So I'm gonna put this away here. Okay, now when you tie this, the only thing you have to do is just wet this material. Yes, a little bit, just to give you a nice clean material right there. If you wet this material, you see what you get. Beautiful. So you want to do is, And before that, I would like to put a little bit more glue on top of the hook shank here, guys. Just enough to, when you put the rubber strips there, it sticks to the hook shank, plus the wraps. It's gonna have a nice tight wraps there. So you wanna do is, grab your strip here, and put a yes right there in top, okay? And make it 1, soft wraps, 2, and make that right there in the top of the hook shank, and then make a nice tight wraps, okay? Just like that, okay? And then bring your thread back just a little bit, not all the way back, just a little bit to the hook point, okay? So you want to do is make a nice tight wraps, my friend. Make sure that secures that really nice, because this, if you not secure that, if you not make that nice tight wraps, this material, it will turn around. You have to make sure that you make a nice tight wraps. You see that? So you got a nice clean setup right there. If you can see, if you go around the hook shank, you see the material, that strip stays right there on top of that hook shank right there. You see that? So that's what you want. So you don't want in the size, or you don't want it and not be in top of the hook shank. There's not going to be the same action that you want in a jig. So tie that up really nice. You see the jig up and down? That means it's a nice tight wraps, my friends. Okay? Tie them up. As soon as you get really nice tight wraps, that should be fine just to put you rest of the materials right there. You see that? I really like that. It's gonna match all the materials that I want to use for this. So that's good. So now for the body, I want to use this Juby mop. This is a fire orange, if you can see right there in the camera there. This is a new material bought a couple weeks ago from eBay. Okay, so for me personal, I'm not gonna use any flashing, any flashing. I'm not gonna use any of that. Why is that? Number one is you have a lot of action on these rubber strips in the tail here. And number two, I just want these jigs to be fishing in the bottom, just up and down, really slow, up and down, really slow. And this is gonna keep the jig a nice action here, the tail. So for that reason, I'm not gonna use that. By the way, this material, if you can see the chenille there, the map chenille, has have a lot of sparkles here. If you can see that in the camera there. So this is gonna keep the jig a little bit flashing too. Not a lot of flashing, but in the same way, it's gonna give a nice action on the tail. So just gonna put this on top of the hook shank right here, guys, and just tie them up. Okay. Bring your thread back to the hook point, and then just come back your thread behind the head. You just leave your thread right there. So I want to use my raw ties vise here, guys. It's more easy for me, I guess. Just raw ties your vise. Okay. So this is gonna be matching pretty much all the materials, my friend. You see this? Beautiful. Make a cross there and just make 2 wraps, and make another cross, make 2 wraps. To secure that, and just take this off. Beautiful. That's it, guys. Look at that. I really like the material. I really like the mop chenille right there, because pretty much match everything. Black and orange and yellow color, and the head. Really nice. I really like that. I really like that. So you make a couple wraps here in the neck. You just take your wet finish, my friend. Just tie them up and finish this bad boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be plenty enough, guys, so it doesn't go nowhere. It breaks that thing off. That's good. Look at it, guys. I really like that because it gives a nice color with that cheek. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. You just have to do is just put hot snails into the neck. You don't have to put hot snails as long as you got glue. Put hot cement. You can put super glue, whatever you choose. That's your choice you want to do. I like to put some a little bit in the head too, and the eyes, so it can give us a nice shiny color there. And that's it, guys. Look at this bad boy. Oh my, looks good. I really appreciate that. Really, really cool. So boys, make a comment and see what you guys think about this jig here. This jig should be fishing in the bottle. You see, just drop them off all the way to the bottom and just up and down. Just trying to jig a little bit, really slow. And this material, this tail here, is gonna make that fish crazy because the action that he has this material here, it gives a nice action to the jig. So please, thumbs up for more video, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and make a comment what you guys think about this material. If you guys fished this material before, I hope you guys fished this material because this material works fantastic. Lot of action, guys. I know this doesn't have a lot of flashing, but as long as you have action on the tail, that's the only thing you want. You don't have to have a lot of flashing in your jigs and you flies, whatever you tie it. So yes, so it looks beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make a comment, thumbs up for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Thumbs up for more videos, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.